Alrighty, it's time to blast. It's gonna be weird when I go minions, like at the start. I guess I'll be pressing smite, but I'm basically gonna be using a scepter with nothing on it until I get a fear essence. So I think I've planned the tree out in a way that I should only have to use 8 total respecs when I change to SRS. We'll see how it feels, because there's gonna be like a pretty long window where I just don't get like any damage. I'm pretty sure my damage is gonna be really bad in Act 3. I don't think I'm gonna bother like doing like the Armageddon brand, like Krima swap or anything. We're just gonna go straight to SRS after 38 with normal lab. And I'm kind of assuming normal lab's gonna be enough on its own to just kind of carry me. So we're getting discipline, these 3 nodes, and then we're basically just like heading up to these like weird life nodes up there. And then coming down over here to spiritual aid. That's gonna be our only damage node. The pop, I mean, this isn't like I'm not ever planning on bossing on Guardian ever. It's just non-viable in X-Arc. The things you have to do to make it function there, make it just not worth it. This, hypothetically is a Guardian SRS into like Penance Branding Quiz angle. But mainly it's a, can I play no cluster jewel Guardian SRS? Like, does this work? That's kind of what we're trying to test. Hopping on there, I think I'm gonna kill all. I'm playing a build that gets to use a shield, and I already have an all-res node, so I think I'm just gonna kill all. And like helping is like, it's definitely the better choice for early on, but I don't think I need to. Whenever I do go SRS, I think the only green that I would use is haste, because I'm not gonna be leap slowing. Actually, will I be? No, I'll be shield charging. It's like faster attacks too. I'll probably just run D-turn, just do it proper, no haste, no speedrunning. So we got spiritual aid now, so we actually have like some damage nodes. I have no clue where I'm going now. I guess I'm just gonna path to minion damage clusters, because those work for me now. I don't really want to go into any aura stuff yet. Auras aren't very good. Unless I try to run early Determination Grace, or Determination Haste. I could do that, just go Sovereignty and go instant D-turn haste, but I don't even get haste until I do the library. We're just gonna go like SRS Unleash and like minion damages in my 3-link or something. Complicating a random blue. I guess I probably want Flesh Offering too in one of these random blue sockets. We don't have a green for Desecrate or faster attacks and shield charge. My colors are very bad, which is normal when you're playing builds that you haven't like kind of pre-planned anything. But like Flame Totem can get lobbed as soon as they go SRS, we get the red back. And take some gloves with like some greens in it. Arstrom's not bad, but Cremation Army brand is obviously way better. But that build requires like way more socket pressure. Like while I'm still this like hybrid setup of like spellcasting and honestly, fuck it, let's just go SRS right now. Get him, Bob. What the fuck? He does nothing. He's weak. But I immediately regret doing this. Pre-unleash. Yeah, I definitely should wait until I'm 38. And actually have my reset points. Like right now I have a bunch of wasted points, of course. Why is Bob so slow? He's on fire. Okay, now I'm not an expert in being on fire because I've never been on fire before. But I think it'd make me go faster. I guess he's permanently on fire. That probably is worse than being temporarily on fire. Pre-unleash SRS is not good. Once I have that over faster casting, it'll be much more playable. Dude, playing this shit pre-unleash is actually trolling. It's like unbelievably trolling to play SRS pre-unleash. Which I've known this, this isn't some new information to me, but I just wanted to make sure, like maybe nothing changed, but somehow it's different now, I forgot Bob taunts too. He's just gonna fight Bob, isn't he? He's just gonna fight Bob. That's pretty cool. Cosmetic SRS, it really is. This is actually just Bob. Like my minions are doing nothing.
What it means to be.
Like you probably need to have like anger You want your minions to do damage that aren't Bob. I feel like playing this in multi-proj, like I've only just started playing minions, but I feel like doing this shit in multi-proj, you're just gonna die to overlaps, man. You're just gonna get overlapped and blown the fuck up. I mean, like the only reason I wouldn't just say fuck it, play SRS forever, is just Exarch. Like that fight is just incompatible with the ascendancy, unfortunately. Like if I could like click off my minions up here and despawn them, it'd be fine. But like the only solution is to log out every single ball phase to despawn your minions, and that's not a thing I want to ever consider doing. Like you flame dash over the fucking dog to dodge balls, it spawns a minion that gets hit by a ball and one shots you. Like it's just, you know, you can't. It's fine if you do it after. It wouldn't come that much sooner. Like the cooldown starts when you cast it, but if you insta log, it's like, you know, it's not that different than doing it before. Got a few different things on the old list, the things I need to just kind of do, like, you know, basically the equivalent of like level 90 runs or something like that. Like we're not gonna play these characters for very long. I just need to see, like, you know, it's like if you can progress to T11 maps on the build like decently fast and safely, that means you can at the very least fill out your Alice enough to get essences in Expedition, and then you can drop some pretty good gear with that, and then you can probably, maybe you have to go slower than you'd like, but you'll probably be fine. Like the build doesn't need to be just like instantly be in 16s. It just needs to be able to like be kind of meaningful. I don't like this build. I feel like the more I play it, the more I think I'm not gonna play it. Like multi-proj, it's just gonna kill me. Like you're just gonna fucking charge into some pack of monsters with multi-proj, some goats, some fireballs, something, and your minions are just gonna kill you. Yeah, and base league Guardian can go. This build I'm sure is really good in base league. I've heard it falls off a bit in reds, but I feel like it'd be fine. But yeah, like I definitely expect this to explode to multi-proj, and it's one of those things where like when you're playing fast and the monsters are hasted, very often multi-proj deaths are just like it's like you can't like react to it. You just like walk around a corner and just instantly explode. And that's the kind of thing I don't want to have to always be thinking about looming over the shoulder. And also, you know, the resect build of this is like Inquis Penance Brand, which is for sure worse than Champ Penance Brand. So it'd be harder in the end game as well. But like, what if you just don't play SRS though, right? What if you just play this Guardian setup and then you just literally ignore the RF aura entirely of the big guy? You just get your triple little auras and play like some Fizz Convert skill. Like Penance Brand. You have a better idea? Play Champion? Oh, wait a second. I forgot you can just play Champion. Okay, fuck. I don't know though. I feel like Guardian Penance Brand might just be better than Champion. For everything except for Exarch. No, I'm not trolling. Like, like, look at this ascendancy, dude. You get all these auras. This is Fortify, right? This is already Fortify. 25 block. And you start in the good part of the tree instead of being way over here. Only problem is you gotta get stun avoid somehow. Alright, the ultimate test. And this character enter a T16 and leave it feeling, you know, some sort of optimism. The kind of T16 that you'd put in if you were, you know, farming at like the T16 stage. Just a little like 2-mod blue map with like nothing big. Why am I hitting Delirium here? What am I doing? Get that shot here. What if you just like stop trying to kill me? What if he just like didn't summon 1,000 totems in my face? What if he stopped doing that? My minions are very dead, always. That guy's name is fucking Gaunt Killer. It's Gaunt Killer. It's him. Bob, get him off me. Bob, get him off me. An easy victory. Honestly, the single target is not that bad, considering I'm forling with Splash. Like, when all 20 are actually alive, it's fine. But like, versus Essences, that's never going to be the case in P16s. They do too much damage. Like right now, I literally have 0 fucking minions alive. That's crazy. Like 0 of my like Spectre guys, like the Aura guys. I mean, like now I have 2. Like, alright, let's throw it up. Whoa, buddy, calm the fuck down. Timeout. Fight Bob. Fight him. What? That's me, not Bob. Fight Bob! What are you doing? He's cheating! Unleash is absolutely the best damage support. You wouldn't use it if it wasn't the best damage support. I don't think it even comes close to Unleash. But yeah, Splash not good. He's for a single target. Ah! Ah! Alright, got a little 5.5 minute map with no extra content in it. Yeah. That's kind of how I figured that would go. Like, in terms of extra damage that we would get, it's like quality on gems and a 5-link. Like, normally you're gonna have a 5-link before you're in 16, so like if I were to convert these to fusings and click it, it's like 80% chance for a 5-link. We're not gonna have a better shield than this in 16s. We'd have 15% increased attack cast speed normally on my Scepter. So it's like 1 gem level, a little bit of increased attack speed, 1 support gem. We can call that like 45% more damage. And then, you know, we'd be close to getting some ghastlies in. But at the most, like 50% more damage. And like the essence situation in reds is definitely not going to be a thing. Most likely you'll just not farm essences in reds in any character. I am missing dual curse too, actually. Yeah, the SRS dying is definitely the biggest problem, and it's also like the, you know, the problem that was most expected. The whole point was to test, like, you know, can you just rely on this mastery with nothing else, and is it fine? And like, in base league, it's probably fine. In multi-proj, monster damage, haste, area, monster life environments, no. It's not. The minions are dead too often. They're usually dead. Yeah, with dual curse as well, I think it's reasonable that by like level 90, maybe level 92, with a 5 link, level 20 gem, dual curse, a couple gases in, probably get about double this damage. Which offensively probably is acceptable. It's pretty acceptable on the offense. Character doesn't like feel too good to play though. It's so many fucking buttons. You have to maintain this dumbass. Bomb should be permanent. This shouldn't have a duration on it. Like summon it once per map should be all it is. We're self-casting like everything. Moves kind of slow. I don't even know why I move slow. Like I have haste. But like this annoying would just be Entrench. Entrench helps a lot with essences. Because they just like vomit the spells at you. Entrench helps a lot with your life loss sustain on those. Yeah, I'm probably not playing this.